Hey, this is Majin, and here's my comic pull list for July 19th, 2017. So, first off, I got myself a Cosmic Cube. Now, I'm actually kind of thinking that Marvel did it's a good idea as a promotional item, but this is a pretty crappy piece of plastic. Anyways, first up, from Valiant, Secret Weapons number 2. Britannia, number 4. Now, this is the book that prevented me from reading those other 2 books. Rapture, number 2. I'm actually glad I read it when I did, because if I started with this book, there'd be nothing. I wouldn't even have made the video. Anyways, I got this. I saw it was issue number 3, and I was like, going, gosh, I don't remember reading 2. So I just started looking through it, and I saw an image that horrified me. It will horrify you, and I think that in the interest of fairness, you should witness this image also. It's life-changing, and you may quite possibly quit all comic books entirely. So, you're probably asking yourself, what image could be so horrible? This is the page that will forever change my life. As you can see, it looks like a cat-like creature. You can see something on its chest, and that something shoots something out from it. I don't know what to say. I can't really comment, because that is something that you would have read in a hentai manga. That is what that was. But anyways, let's go with the rest of the poll. Batman 21, The War of Jokes and Riddles, Part 2. This overall was pretty decent. It proves Batman is an a-hole. And because what he really does is, there's this guy. He did a job for Joker once, and he basically uses him to find out where the Joker is, set up a meeting. Everybody and their dog finds out that this guy's involved with setting up a meeting with the Joker. So everybody goes to goes to this meeting spot. Well, Joker knew that, and that he was going to get betrayed, so he basically put poison on his son's kite string, and bad things happen from there. And we get the secret origin of the most dangerous villain known to mankind, Kite Man. He studies wind currents. Besides that was still a good story. Archie Part 3. Now, this book here says, and I quote, "The biggest event," and biggest is bolded here, "event in Archie history continues. Tragedy befalls one of Riverdale's most beloved residents. This is one you're going to want to buy, keep, and reread over the years, because we promise it will never leave you. Join us as Eisner Award winner Mark Waid, Daredevil, Kingdom Come, along with series artist Pete Woods, Deadpool, Robin, reimagine an icon." And a quote from Newsarama, "Archie proves that Over the Edge can live up to the arc's own hype." I can guarantee you, this book will leave me. It was basically they were the premise was, somebody was going to die, and insinuated. Betty isn't going to die. She just is currently paralyzed from the legs down, or hip down. Can't feel her legs. I guarantee you it left. I will not ever reread that book. And Mark Waid and the editors of Archie Comics should be sued for making a false statement like that. Okay, Superman number 27. Welcome to Social Justice, Diverse for the Sake of Diversity issue. Basically, the Kents go... You can sense my enthusiasm. The Kents get a RV Winnebago thing, and they go cross country to Gettysburg so they can meet do a little history thing of the United States because it's the 4th of July. And as they're driving, little innocent John goes, Mommy, what does that bumper sticker coexist mean? So we get the lesson what every single freaking letter means. Oh, God. Then, they go about the Gettysburg, the soldiers, blah, 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 blah. And then we have social justice here, where they meet a soldier who is crippled, homeless, so they invite him to go to a restaurant to eat, and the restaurant's like, we are not going to serve this man, we know he is homeless. And the Kents make a stand, and they reluctantly agree to let this guy eat, and at the end he's offered a job. This is not the real world here, That ending would never happen in a billion years. Because if you're going to have asshole people who are going to kick somebody out like that, they're not going to offer him a job later. It's ridiculous. Scott, DC was doing so good until this issue. Everybody should be fired. Everybody who wrote this book should just be fired. Set as an example. Just write Superman punching things. Oh, damn. The worst book of the week, by far, that I've read. Other than Nipple Monster. Super Sons. Number 6. This actually was really good. I really enjoyed it. Robin is truly an ass. And, it's amazing. John, this is a battered relationship here, let me just say. Because Damian is a jerk. He really abuses John. And John is like a wounded animal who's got no friends. And he just tags along taking the abuse. It's really sad in that sense. But it's Damian, The insults he's hurtling towards John just means he likes John, type thing. But anyways, it's a tie-in with the Teen Titans. There's a super villain. And of course, Titans come, and then would your little buddy want to come with us in our adult adventure? And Damian's like, nah, he's 10 years old. What part of Teen Titans does he fit into? Type thing. And then sure enough, they have to go get John for help because they can't beat the villains. It's part of me thinks that the story itself isn't bad. But I think this is the curse of being, reading lots and lots of comics. And it's the uninspired, unoriginal, the minute Superboy is left, that they're going to come crawling back to him, and he's going to save the day for them, and he will earn his spot on the Titans. It's just the same old storytelling that I know that they think they're being creative and they're patting themselves on the back, but this is so dull. It's just a child could write this stuff, and it's sad. It's like, I guess having, like I said, there's good parts, but having a key part of the story being mediocre, they shouldn't settle for that. They should try harder. I don't understand why they have to fall into these same basic stories. I would have respected the story more if, maybe John or somebody, stood up for themselves and then say, hey, let's go. Let him come. And he went aboard. Or he snuck. Or he followed. He did something. I would have respected that a little bit more than, sends John home. And sure enough, I would have even respected John following. Watching. And then as everybody's getting beat, he comes to save the day. I would have respected that because then that would have showed he had a little bit more of a backbone. And, in wanting to fit in and stuff. But this is just... It's a shame. It's a shame this crappy, boring, grade school level writing ruined the beginning part of the book. It's just a shame. Anyways, maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe my tastes are a little bit too sophisticated for this level of mediocrity. Anyways, that's it for today. Let me know what you guys picked up, what you guys liked, wanting to read the most. I won't even touch Secret Empire, even though I looked through it, and that art was just god awful. It was like there's like 100 artists, and just to get the book done on time, it looks so unfocused. It looks like a mess. So I'm so glad I quit. And then apparently Elektra fights a Ferris wheel or something in Arcade. She's 4 issues in and she still can't beat Arcade. It's ridiculous. The level of... I mean, again, this is clearly somebody who's never read Elektra because... she would have killed him. First issue. Done. Anyways, that's it for today. We'll have more stuff later. Like, share, and until next time. Hopefully next week will be better. But I doubt it.